Hello. Howdy, everybody. What's good? We're going to be hunting Gossifleur. I got to try and start knocking out some of these hunts that I've been doing historically. So that's going to be our goal. And yeah. What's up, Cloggy? What's up, Dorian? What's up, Ivo? Thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys are having a good day. Looking for pink flowers, blue flowers, lighter green flowers. Basically, we're just looking for different color flowers. What's up, Carly? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm trying out something new. I don't have game tunes on. I have like tunes in the background. Let me know if the mix is okay or if something needs to go down versus up. Because we're trying something new. Sometimes when you try new things, you have to just, adjust until you get everything all set and figured out. Or not. I don't know. I don't know, man. What's up, Legion? Thanks for lurks, buddy. Okay, that's it. That's 4 checks on the day. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to call it. I'm just kidding. We're not ending the stream yet. You do? I do. I do? No, you do. We all do. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you guys have been having a solid run, solid day, solid couple days. I wouldn't put it past me. Put it past me to, just to end, just call it. Yeah. It's true. Get a couple checks and keep getting them checks. What's up, DB? How's it going? Good to see you. Did you hear the news? Oh, God. Shut up. And he's like, nah, I can't have this. Gotta go. What news? What news? This is interesting. This could be a joke. It could be the truth. Could be about the Rayquaza raid. If it's about the Rayquaza raid, yes, I did hear it. If it's not about that, then no, I probably didn't. Ooh. These spawns are so frequent. That's nice. I will. Thank you so much. I'm hoping we can knock this one out. Got 208 checks done. Yes. Aaron, I agree. N with a squiggly N. Squiggle N. I literally just get all these. Shiny Rayquaza raid and Scarlet Violet. Boosted Shiny massive outbreaks announce. Nice. It's exciting. It's really good stuff. That's what I was hoping for. What's up, Razzie? How we doing, man? Oh, man. These things are it's just instant. Can get so many checks. Keep getting them checks. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. The song reminds me of Minecraft, but it is not Minecraft. It's just got kind of like that Minecraft vibe to it, that craft vibe. Appreciate all y'all stopping in. Hope you guys are having a great November the 18th, which is exactly one day after November the 17th, as far as calendars are concerned and days of the week are also concerned. We're in a wild spot because I haven't gotten a shiny in I don't know how long. Massive mass outbreaks are Citadel, Carbink, and Fracture. Ooh, okay. So Citadel, I need 1. Carbink, don't need. And then Fracture is one that I probably also need. That'll work out well. Actually, I have an Axew, but I don't have a Fracture or a Haxorus. So if I can get both of those, little Bofa, if I can get both of these, we're going to be in great shape. Jess, thank you so much for 11
sending you shiny luck
months
sparkles
of support and some shiny luck sparkles. Hoping we can get something today. It'd be nice. We're in the drought. They're all boosted odds. Interesting. Okay, that's the first non. There we go. All boosted odds. Oh man, I ran into a Rookidee. Why Fracture over Axew? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know why they would pick one over the other. All right, Aaron, you're just kind of spamming here, dude. Tie it up. Let's go. Let's wrap that up. What's up, Billy? How's it going? Maybe we're doing this to cap off the Year of the Dragon. Is it the Year of the Dragon? 2012 was the last Year of the Dragon. I remember that because 2012 was supposed to be the end of the world and everybody thought it was going to be at the expense of a dragon because it was the Chinese Year of the Dragon because things are just so coordinated all the time. It's got to be it. It's got to be the answer. Where is this thing? I just had so many spawn. There's one. I'll take you. We'll go take a look at this guy. It's so scary to think about how many of these things are actually shiny, and I'll just never know because I either don't see them spawn or I don't run into that one. This year's the Wooed Dragon. What's a Wooed Dragon? Oh my god, I just realized, is GOSSIFLEUR like cat call whistling? Is that its cry? Is its cry like a cat call? How am I? How are y'all? Oh, beyond just me. I'm fine. I can't speak for the rest of the y'all. Definitely cat call. It's definitely a cat call whistle. How was work? I took a half day. I have some vacation time to burn. Quite an interesting poll you got going there. Dude, we got to see Mike Tyson's butt cheeks this weekend. That's wild. That's a wild thing. Yeah, it was a much needed half day Monday. Yeah, I just like genuinely can't believe it. Just out of nowhere, Mike Tyson's butt cheeks just appeared for all of us. Went to bed before it all happened. I'm not sure if Logan or Mike won. Logan won, or Logan didn't box. It was Jake Paul, but it was terrible. It was the worst thing ever. Buffered and my dad was dying. It was seriously so funny. Like, he's in the middle of an interview with his son, or gives his son like a kiss on the cheek and then disappears and you just see his butt. I don't know. The whole thing was just so over the top. The fight before Jake and Tyson was pretty good, actually. This lady got her eye like split. It was crazy. It was wild. What's up, Matt? How's it going, man? Razzie, if you're still here, did you ever end up doing your 2DS? It's the third or fourth time she split someone's eye and almost got penalized for it. Are you a big boxing fan, Matt? Happy about my birthday in 3 days. It's a good thing to be happy about. Roblox is somewhat elderly man and thought we'd be impressed. Here's the deal. Mike Tyson could beat Jake Paul. Still, to this day. Mike Tyson could beat him. Okay? But here's the biggest thing of all. Okay? The most important thing. Mike Tyson made $20 million. He didn't have to fight. He just had to get there and not die. And that's all he did, was get in there and not die for $20 million bag. He knew Jake wasn't going to beat him up. He knew that they were both making so much money. It didn't matter. None of it mattered. Crazy. Yeah, Razzie, it's probably good that you haven't done it yet. They just updated the Luma software, so good timing, because then you don't have to do the update. You can just get the new package. It's kind of cool. Heck of a deal, I'd take that deal. Yeah, I would take 5 minutes in the ring with Mike Tyson for $20 million. I don't care if he kills me. That's fine. Go for it. Give it to you that prime Mike Tyson. Yes, current day. That's a little iffy. No. Still the strongest guy. Jake Paul has only ever boxed people that are worse than him. And the one time he boxed someone that is not worse than him, but is equivalent to him, he got his butt whooped. You can't spend money if you can. Yeah, but someone can. Clocky, what if I said I'll get in the ring 5 minutes with Mike Tyson, and if I survive, I get $20 million and $5 million of it goes to my friend AM Clockwork? Then you'd be on board, right? You would be crazy if my life is valued at, if my life to you is worth more than $5 million in your pocket. That's absurd. That's absurd. I'd lose a friend. Dude, take it. Take it. Easy deal. Easy deal. I'd do 5 minutes with Tyson. That's it. That's what I'm saying, Dwayne. That's it. He fought one younger winning boxer and got slapped about. So I'm saying. Fraudulent behavior. That's okay. At the end of the day, I don't care about boxing at all. It doesn't matter. I watched it to see how terrible it was, and I was not disappointed. It was god-awful. Dwayne, I meant to text you yesterday. I tried 0 to 400 wings for the first time. Pretty good. I just farted now, and I love that I fart now. That's so cool, dude. You're so cool. Hope it was a good fart. Congrats on the fart, dude. As much as I hate McGregor, he turned Paul to paste. I don't care about any of them. I don't care about it at all. I don't care about that. I don't care about anything. There's worse stuff on the local news. I wonder with Logan's attitude and even being there in the first place. I mean, enough money gets you to do anything, really. First boxing fight I remember watching. Yeah, I remember one time I watched McGregor versus Mayweather. That was actually kind of fun. Dwayne, you just have a vendetta against Paul in general. Just any Paul. He's not a big Paul guy. Yeah, I remember watching the Mayweather and McGregor fight, and that's kind of how you know that like it was all staged, because when you watch the McGregor and Mayweather fight, McGregor actually like did a decent job. He knew he was going to lose because it's not his sport, but he actually like was able to compete because he's actually a good fighter. I don't know. I think the most important thing that all of us can do is stop caring about this stuff. Stop falling into the vapid hole that is, in fact, content like that. Can we see that beautiful buff shiny Psyduck in front of the Game Boy games? Yeah. You just got to double tap his abs for good luck. That's the only rule. You can see him. He's very ripped. He spends a lot of time working very hard on his physical physique. It's very important to him that he stays in tip-top shape. He even, never skips leg day, as you can tell from the glutes back here. But yeah, just give him a quick double tap somewhere on the abs. And that's all we ask. He's a good dude. That shiny Psyduck. He's definitely glorious. Is that Howard the Psyduck? It is. I'm gonna put this in the background while I write about a certain anime episode. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like these encounters are going way faster than my last ones did, and I don't know why. We got 200. I don't know how long I streamed for the last time, though. It could have been just an hour. I actually don't remember. But I appreciate all you guys chilling here. Hope you guys are having a good Monday so far. Hope everything's coming to you. Oops. Where's the Nightbot message for that? Dude, that's a great question. Where is Nightbot? You look like Ring Life. I don't know what that is. Hope it's better than Ringworm. I don't actually know if it is or not. I don't know what a Ring Life is. Let's go check it out. I can recap the anime for you. The voice acting was excessive and melodramatic. No, it's impossible. What is a Ring Life? Can you yawn real quick? It's impossible. Ring Life. Ring Life Fightwear. Ring Life Combat. I don't know what that is. Search for Ring Life. I'm seeing it. It's a German clothing company. I don't know how I look like a clothing company. This is interesting to me. Ring Life Combat. None of this is adding up. None of this adds up. Okay, we are flying through these. This is almost like, what? 50 encounters in less than 20 minutes? It's wild. Ring Life is a combat reaction YouTuber. Oh. Maybe that could be me. Maybe I just need to bulk up and then start reacting to combat. I'll be like, wow, that was some good combat. I don't know. I don't know how to react to things like that. What's up, Archer? Let's go, man. I don't know how to react to a lot of things. I'd be lying if I said I know what mold breaker does. Get Fight Milk to sponsor you. Watch your profits soar high as a crow. When it says it breaks the mold, I actually don't know what that means. I've never looked it up. I'd be pretending if I said I understood what that ability does. And I know someone in the chat's gonna explain it to me, and that's the beauty of this whole thing. Don't call Mike Tyson bum. I didn't call Mike Tyson a bum. I said I saw Mike Tyson's bum because his butt cheeks were exposed on Netflix, and it was wonderful. It breaks the mold. Yeah, I know, but like, what is the mold? What mold is being broken? Here. Let's do this. Here's a poll for you. Here's a question. It ignores certain abilities like Flash Fire or Wonder Guard. Interesting. You ready for this? There you go. Have fun. Let's have a fight in the chat. I like having fights in the chat. Ring life copy. Ringworm copy. May your day be as glorious as Nick's beard. Dude, it's got to get trimmed up. It's got to get trimmed up. It's starting to get unruly. I might go to a barber this time so I don't screw it up. But it's at the point now where it's starting to make my face look a lot rounder than my face actually is. My face like ends here, but it makes it look like it goes out to here. And I'm self-conscious and very, very, not self-conscious, self-conceited, egotistical. What's the word I'm looking for? No hat. Yeah, it's in the corner of my room, and I don't want to move to it, so it's just a hatless day. Another thankless hatless day. Thanks, Moosin. 57% of people, so 62% of people so far. Vain. I'm so vain, I probably think that comment was about me. 62% of people think that shiny hunting is a sport. This is a sport. Definitely. Not just like, yeah, it might be. No, definitively, this is a sport. Wouldn't describe you that way. Well, sometimes. DMs. Check after stream. I think that we have a members-only video coming out this week. I think. We do. We definitely have one coming out this week. It's going to be kind of interesting. I'm excited for it. I said yes because I figured you would say it wasn't a sport. I actually don't know if I have an opinion on the matter. I kind of wanted to see where everybody's at. See what it looks like. You can't do it while you're drunk. It's a sport. Debatable. Heavy debate. Heavily debatable. You can bowl and golf. Those are sports. Curling, that's a sport. It is an addiction. Possibly. I think anything can technically be an addiction. Is bowling really a sport? Yeah. I feel like there's this like subset of activities. There's like these subset of sports that are actually kind of... Brandon. It's a good one. Got dumped because she said I was obsessed with boat puns. Can you believe that? I feel like there's... It's on ESPN 3 and up. Get out of here. I feel like there's certain like sports that are like... that are more activity. Like... bowling, I don't think would be considered like, I wouldn't put it in the same like tier as like football or soccer or baseball or basketball. Like I wouldn't put it in that tier, but like I'd put it in the same tier as like golf and billiards and darts and cheerleading. Listen, Aaron Rodriguez, I appreciate you, but we do not, we don't speak Spanish. We being me and most of my mods. And as a result, I would ask that you kindly refrain from any non-English chatter in the old Chatterooski, because I don't know how to speak that language. Cornhole. Yeah, kind of the same thing. Cornhole's kind of in like that, not quite a sport. It's kind of like Britney Spears' hit song, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman. That's kind of how I feel about some of those things. What's up, Mario? How's it going? It's not an activity, but not yet a sport. You know? From her classic film, Crossroads. Yo, Aaron, thank you so much for subscribing, even though I yelled at you for speaking in a language that was not English. Appreciate you. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of where I'm settling in right now. The Smash Hit Crossroads. I believe it was, wasn't it a TV show? Oh, Ice Type. You know better. You just know better. You just know better. Oh my god, he got timed out. Legend. Absolute legend. He breaks a rule intentionally. I think that's a fair punishment. I think breaking a rule is fine. Breaking a rule with intent, that's a different story. I like it. Smart decision. I found this playlist that has 50 hours of copyright-free music. And it's all lo-fi chill beats, and I kind of dig it. So far, I've heard like 2 songs that I would listen to like never on their own, but like in this, it's pretty solid. Never been done before? What's never been done before? Howdy Clocky? Crap. Breaking the rules intentionally? No, I wouldn't do that. I'm Brazilian. We speak Portuguese, not Spanish. See, that's why it's so important that we speak English, because I didn't even know that was Portuguese. Oh my god, I love Brazilian food so much. Like those cheese buns that you guys make. Oh my god, they're so good. And then I've had a dessert called pave, which is Brazilian, and that's also really good. And then, wow, there's this stew thing that I've had before that's also really good, but I can't remember the name of the stew thing that I've had, but it's really good. Galinada. That's delicious. What's up? Old Nintendo, happy Monday indeed. A sentence that should never be uttered, but one that we're going to allow just today, this one time. Brazilian food is seriously so good. Just so tasty. Portugal like the man, that's the exact one. Portugal the man. That's a band. A band with 3 words in it. Brazilian barbecue. Love me some Brazilian barbecue. We're making chicken pot pie tonight. I love me some chicken pot pie. Sam the Cooking Guy's chicken pot pie is the greatest. So good. I've been waiting for this moment to say this exact sensor. Here it goes. I got a shiny full art family of 3 mouse hold. Shiny full art or full odds? You're gonna make chicken pot the pie? That's exactly it. Chicken pot the pie. I'm hitting a Chinese buffet. Nice. Mongolian barbecue is the bomb. That's true. Mongolian's good, but you got to be ready to eat. Best foods from other countries don't even know. It's true. Yeah, we only get like the highlight reel. Want some chicken pot pie, Shawnee? Sam the Cooking Guy's chicken pot pie is the best, and it uses sour cream instead of like heavy cream to make the actual stuff. So it has like this little to it, and then it also has bacon in it, and so it adds a little bit of smokiness to it, and it's easy. Easiest chicken pot pie ever. So good. It's got leeks and carrots. These goddamn Mongolians. Dude, such a good show. I just realized that it's all on Paramount Plus. It didn't used to be on Paramount Plus in Canada, and now it is, so I can go back and watch all the stuff that I've missed. I mean, bacon, dude. Bacon and chicken pot pie is really like a game changer. It does break my rule, though. I tend to have a rule that I don't eat 2 different animals at the same time, but this one breaks my rule. Like, I will never order a bacon cheeseburger. I just won't do it. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. Something about it wigs me out. I don't know. I feel very confident that that's not like the most wild rule to have. I feel like this one has just been here perpetually. I gotta check it out. So no bacon and fried chicken? No, sir. I think I'm more lenient on it if it's a poultry combined with a, with like a livestock. But, just try and avoid it. No bacon and salmon? Nope. Nope. I don't know if you would ever do that. Like, I guess I've had a bacon wrapped scallop. It's not quite, but so a double down is out of the question. It is now. It's out of the question. Now I've had a double down before. They're excellent. No bacon and bacon? No, that's, we can do that. But I wouldn't have like steak and bacon. Shawnee, I know, I get it. But it's just, I don't know. What about animals cooking the fats of others, like cooking with bacon grease? That's okay. This is just an arbitrary rule that it's a line I drew in the sand. Double downs are sometimes food, but I wish sometimes it's all the times. It's true. I actually looked it up, and double downs calorically are actually better for you than just a chicken sandwich. Like if you were to get a chicken sandwich that had the same amount of chicken on it, or no, sorry. If you were to, is that right? Yeah, if you were to get a chicken sandwich with the same amount of chicken on it and all the other things, calorically, you're better off just eating a double down. It's all the, like, hydrogenated oil and trans fats that make it bad for you, but, like, calorically, that bread, man, those carbs do some work. What's up, McDazzy? How we doing, man? So many tasty things have carbs, nearly all of them. What if I were to eat my weight in chicken nuggets? Probably wouldn't be good. Depends on the time span, I guess. That would be a fun YouTube channel, eating my body weight in foods. And you pick a specific food, and that's the only food that you can eat until you've consumed your body weight in it. It might take you a week, but you have to consume your body weight in that food. Craving turkey, that's actually a food I never crave. I'm also Brazilian, only half Brazilian, but I'm technically Brazilian. That's cool. You could eat your weight in anything and you'd feel terrible. That's true. But it just depends on like the time frame. This was a hypothetical that me and my wife were having yesterday, or discussion that we were having yesterday. Would you rather only be able to eat cold leftovers? That's it. Like you would only ever be able to eat cold leftovers, meaning that if you were to cook a meal, you can't even eat it hot that day. You have to wait for it to be cold the next day. But you can choose any food you want. It doesn't matter. You can pick anything. Or you have to eat the same food every day for every meal for a month, and you can only switch the food that you eat at the beginning of a new month. So all month, as an example, you'd have to eat cheeseburgers every single day, and it wouldn't be until the following day that you would, or following month that you'd be able to choose. I don't mind cold leftovers. 310 pounds of anything would take forever. Yeah, like that's literally a steak. It's like a 1 pound steak every day for almost a year. I heard the Carter Knower. Oh my God, that's super good. I'm gonna go to McDonald's and order one of those today in a big arch. Definitely cold leftovers. I do it a lot anyway. The fact you can change once a month has got me thinking. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not permanent, but you have to commit to eating like Carly, you have to commit to eating spicy soup, breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day for 30 days, and then you can change it. See, I'm team leftovers. Jess is team, she's team cold, or she's team same food every day for a month. What Pokemon would taste the best cooked? Why do people care that much about cooked Pokemon? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I get the thought experiments, and I get the enjoyment of a thought experiment. But this one is just one that I feel is just so played out. It's just one that's just been around too long. The answer is definitely Miltank. God, a Miltank brisket? Are you serious? Come on. Me and leftovers are besties. I would say I eat leftovers at least as much as I eat OG meals or more. That's a stupid statement. Everyone does. There's not a single person that eats leftovers less than they eat their original meal. That was really dumb. I'm sorry that I put you guys through that. The whole concept of a leftover is that you're eating at least the same. Question. Answer. What do you got? Does meal prep count as leftovers? Yes. If you do not eat the food that you cooked that day, it is a leftover. Even if you've never taken a bite. Everyone take cover. I'm gonna eat. Look at this guy. Easy then, leftovers. There you go. Oh my God, that's so much time. What is that, 20 minutes? I like it. Think about a random Pokemon. Okay, Ariel, I'm thinking about it. I think intent changes things. They aren't leftover, they are leftover. Should probably be more. Okay, Ariel, I got it in my head. I'm ready. Aaron, thank you so much for joining up on the 512s. Appreciate you. We're going to be rocking and rolling and getting ourselves some members-only videos this week. Your boy's incentivized right now. I got to make some magic happen. But I don't want to just crap things out for the sake of it. I have a cool idea, and I'm going to hopefully record it tomorrow. Maybe release it Friday. That's my plan. In that case, uh-oh. Uh-oh. What Pokemon will Mr. Bean have as a companion? Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime and Mr. Bean. Flick the day away. Chaz, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships going out to Endork, Splatilda, Ferris, El Duderino, and MD Bozo. And thank you, McDazzy, for 10 gifted memberships. Oh my God. Going to Terrestrial Taylor, Sebastian, Cody, Mitmit, James, Dwayne, Justin, Billy. Wow. And Mistress Audio. Look at you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh, and Rise is in. You guys, that's incredible. Thank you so much for the 10 nifty gifts. If you just were gifted a membership from either McDazzy or Jess, make sure that you say a big ol' thank you. And be on the lookout for a video coming out this week so you can see me and Hefty do something wild. And if it's not this week, maybe next week. I don't know. It's going to happen sometime. But your boy's incentivized right now. Fanpy, I'm not confident. Oh, it was Pinsir. Did any of my other content creator friends get the members only incentive for this month, or was that just me? I've yet to find someone else who's had it. What's up, Dr. Fiend? How we doing, man? Cody, the Ohioan. Okay, that was 100 in half hour. Pretty cool. What? So I got an email from YouTube last Tuesday that basically said, hey, what's up, iHeart? It basically said, if I release 2 members-only videos and 2 members-only community posts by the 17th of December, they give me a bonus $200 US at my next US payout, or my next YouTube payout, which is pretty sweet. I just haven't talked to another person who's gotten that yet. But it's pretty sweet, and I'm not mad about it. So that's why I want to put out some good members-only content to incentivize people to come hang out. So the piece of content that we'll be releasing soon is going to be awesome. I'm really excited for it. And it's not a bummer thing. It's not a stupid thing. It's like a legit thing. Look at all the amazing members. I remember. Remember Shinies? Remember Star Wars? Yeah, I remember. Not even close to members, but that sounds good. It's the first time I've ever seen it. First time I've ever seen anything like it. But it'll be nice. I like the fact that there's incentives. Yeah, sometimes you get like little gifts. Like I have a little YouTube Lego logo that they sent me. And then I got a free Domino's pizza one time. Some other stuff too. It's legit madness. It is. It is. It's the good stuff. No email. Interesting. I need a shiny to appear, Dr. Fiend. I certainly do. That is an understatement. It's got to be rude to their help staff. Dude, that's it. It's literally all you have to do. Just be mean to their help. That's what I did. Profit. Just straight profit. Do you have Pokemon plush like a huge one? Nope. The biggest plush that I have is probably the Cyndaquil, to be honest with you. But I'm buying my niece for Christmas the Fuecoco, what do you call it? Squishmallow. Thing's huge. Clocky, take care, buddy. Thanks so much for being here. Ooh, that one's stinky.
Stinky!
But it's not shiny. Bummer. Step 3 is profit. Should be. Oh, I heard a song earlier today called Seemingly Endless, and I think this is it. No, this one's just called Ooh. Ooh. Okay, but this song sounds suspiciously like Seemingly Endless. I think they're just the same thing renamed. That's how they have 30 hours of this, or 50 hours, whatever it is. It's just the same songs with different titles. Dang it, Trubbish. I don't know what that is, old Nintendo dude. I like cats. The color purple's okay. Lo-fi, gotcha. Cool. It's definitely a cat call whistle, and I love it. It's seriously so funny. Dwayne, if you're still hanging here, do you have in your house, do you have a tankless water heater or just a water heater? Like a tank one. Playing Costume Quest. What is Costume Quest? I don't know what that is. My shiny, hi shiny gonna lurk. Hey, Banana Ampapon, thank you so much. Got some work, get it done. Ooh, is that a Stinky Vulpix? I think it is. I don't need one, but I like to clear those out. Water heater, 50 gallon, cool. It's a cute little Halloween themed adventure game. Interesting. Probably gonna sneeze here, like really quickly. I did. I was not wrong about what was about to happen, thank God. Thank God we were able to pause it. RPG adventure game. Is it on Switch? You know it's a great RPG adventure game? Chef RPG. A lot of fun. Thank you, McDazzy. Appreciate you. Is Carly here? I don't know. Let me try doing the Carly call. Yep. OBS. You are the worst tool. Oh, that was a quick disconnect. Whew. Oh, we disconnected again. Okay, whew, we're back. OBS. I'm telling you, I think I'm done with OBS. I think it's time to switch over. Turn-based like Pokemon, playing on Steam off my phone. Nice. What do you think is my first Pokemon game? Pokemon Black. Pokemon White. Having a good shiny hunt, Maxwell. We're trying to. Trying to do everything we can. How to summon Carly 101? You gotta do the Carly call. Works every time. Shawnee, is your conference all done? I'm assuming yes. Conferences usually don't last like a week and a half. What do you use? What do you use for vertical on OBS? What do you mean? How rare is this? 1 in 1365. Old Nintendo, what do you mean for vertical? I just have a canvas size set to the vertical parameters. Well, close enough to the vertical parameters. Yeah. Instead of having it in 16 by 9, I have it in 9 by 16. What plugin? No plugin. Pokemon Moon, nice. Yeah, no plugin. Just instead of my canvas being set to 16 by 9, I set it to 9 by 16 in one of my profiles. And then in my other profile, it's just set to the standard. Continue education course this week because I'm crazy. So, oh, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. I just found out that I'm going to the Dominican Republic for work in January. So that's kind of nice. A little bit of time away. Just a couple days, but it'll be nice to go for a bit. Timing's kind of bummer because it's right around when we close on our house, so I'm gonna disappear like 2 days or 3 days after we close. So, see, is this not the same song? What is this one called? This one's Ooh. Oh my god, it literally is just the same songs in here like 100 times. This is how they get us. What's up, that one dude? How's it going? Yeah, Shawnee, it should be good. I go to the same conference every year for one of my customers. Last 2 years it's been in Mexico, and then this year it's in the Dominican, which is nice because I like the Dominican Republic more. At least than I do the resorts in Cancun. I'm simply vibing. Nice, man. Love to hear it. It's really hard to find good short live streams. Yeah, there's just so many too. It's a super saturated thing. I just appreciate anybody who chooses to hang out here. Really means a lot. Lots of places you could be, lots of things you could be doing, but choosing to spend some of your time here is pretty cool. Okay, so we got 67% of people. 2/3 of the people that have come in and voted on that poll say that that it is in fact a sport. How about the Bears, dude? That was so awesome. There's nothing better. There's nothing better than watching heartbreak unfold for a team. Take care, old Nintendo dude. Appreciate you. Don't you dare E. I won't do it. What's up, Medio Newbie Pro? I always screw up that name. What's up? Good to see you. Welcome back. Galveston and Alaska. Nice. Alaska sounds so cool. I would love to go. A couple of friends of ours are going on an Alaskan cruise, which I think is just super neat. Doing good, man. Doing good. I like GOSSIFLEUR. It's a pretty mon. It's an awesome, awesome shiny. Really, really hoping for it. Matt and I were confused on what happened. Really? At first I was too. I thought he really bungled it. What was the highlight of my weekend? Probably Packers winning. All in all, it was a pretty mid-tier weekend. Oh, we started watching Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2. Has anybody here watched Yellowstone? Hey, what's up, Nikki? How's it going? Going to an Alaska cruise in April next year? Dang, that's awesome. Shawnee, you're a world traveler. Or at least an American traveler. I don't know about the world, but America, for sure. I really want to talk to someone about how bad Yellowstone is. Like, it used to be so good, and now it is just steaming piles of doo-doo. Kick happened, I couldn't see the ball. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I was watching it, I knew that they shanked it, but I didn't figure out how. Allowed to draw your logo? Yeah. Back to scrolling YouTube Shorts. Hey, that one dude, appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in. You should drop a like and a subscribe. Send this to all of your fans, family, friends. Go post it. I don't know. You want to get shiny GOSSIFLEUR? Sure do. Been to 20 countries so far. Wow. Johnny, that's awesome. I've not been to that many. I've been to like 7. Which is still a lot. Still a lot. France, family. F Emily. F Rands and F Emily. F Scott Fitzgerald. Why are you saying that? What did Scott Fitzgerald do to you? What? Yeah, we're sitting here and you're saying F Scott Fitzgerald. What the heck did he do to you to deserve that? My parents love Yellowstone. Dude, it is really good for 3 seasons. And then this last season, the last 2 are just awful. And season 5 is actually the worst television I've ever seen. I'm hate watching at this point. Put on my community page. Nice, do it. Wish I could steal Carly to go traveling with me. Do it. Just steal her. I've been to the United States. I've been to Canada. I've been to Mexico. I've been to the Dominican Republic. I've been to Czech Republic. I've been to Germany. I've been to... Why can't I think of the country that Budapest is in? The F. Edmund Fitzgerald. The rack or the wreck of. When rowing a boat, to use the left paddle or the right paddle, either or. These boat puns. You've been thinking about them too long. What? Why can't I think of... Budapest is the city. Hungary. That's the country. Hungary. I'm an idiot. But those are the countries I've been to. They're all great. And I had a layover in Istanbul, not Constantinople. Yellowstone is so bad. Can't stop. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like it hasn't. It's nobody's business but the Turks. It's true. Would you join Team Star? No. I would join Team World Star Hip Hop, and that would be it. They're like a Pokemon team, except they just scream World Star, and that's it. I am Big Fish. Big Fish, it's a pleasure. What's my favorite joke? What's my favorite joke? Whew. That is a good question. What is my favorite joke? There's two different categories. There's like my favorite inappropriate joke, and then there's like my favorite family-friendly joke. My favorite family-friendly joke is probably Norm Macdonald's frog going to get a loan from the bank joke. That's probably the greatest. It's probably my favorite joke of all time. Nick, I'm doing good. Big fish like fish Pokemon. Nice. Fortunately, none of those today. Go Team Sky. No. Why did you put that 3 times? What are you doing? I read it the first time. Go Team Big Fish. Real Big Fish. I would tell you a dirty joke, but you may soil yourself. Go Team Sky. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Big fish joke. Big fish laugh. That's good. Jokes are good for big fishes. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. All right, next person that puts Go Team Sky in the chat is getting timed out for a year. Oh, man. Shiny, right here. Nah, I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I thought I had it. Go Seam Thigh. Go Seam Tie. Go Seam Tie. Team Sky is Team Big Fish, but too much air. Team Big Fish obviously superior. Obviously. Go Team Night Sky. Look at you with your little sassafras. Stinky. If this thing's shiny, I'm quitting. Thank God. I would have had to quit. I could go for some Thai. I had Thai food 2 weeks ago. It was really good. It was really good. Team Night Sky evil, Team Sky good. None of these things are real. I guess the other thing is I just don't have to read the messages. I could just ignore them. Then it's like they never happened, right? Tyro, what are you doing? Get out of here. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Team Big Fish Just Ice. Just Ice, indeed. What did everybody ask for Christmas? Or your respective December gift-giving holiday, because everybody has one. Two front teeth? Nice, McDazzy. That'll really help with the streams.
Stinky!
Just same thing with this growing mole. I ignore it like it's not there. That's it. That's exactly it. That's how Batman likes his tea, with just ice. That's it. Justice. Come on now. 150 encounters in less than an hour. I just ask for more vacations and food. I mean, come on. Can you ask for anything better? Galveston, Texas. It's cool. All my exes live in Texas. Dwayne, I think I told you this, but I'm going to be up in your neck of the woods the end of January. January 23rd to the 27th. Going to be just over the border on a little ice fishing excursion. Well, not really. It's an ice fishing tournament, but we don't have ice fishing equipment, so we're not actually participating in said tournament, nor are we ice fishing. It's mostly going to be a whiskey board game and stuff. Do you know the 1 star on the Texas flag is a review? That's awesome. Is that a sport? Ice fishing? Fishing is in that gray area. Fishing's in that gray area. I think that there are people who are definitively better at that than other people, but there's also going to be an element of luck to a chance to any of it. I think like that's part of it, is the chance aspect. Subscribe to drink water, be hydrated while I do this class. That's a pretty easy requirement. It's on ESPN the Ocho. That's true. And like Comcast Outdoors or something like that. I remember there was a channel that was dedicated to fishing. I've never actually been ice fishing, though. I've been liquid water fishing, but never frozen water fishing. But it'll be cool. There's like a walleye tournament that takes place throughout the entire night. Pokemon Ariel, you have been spamming quite often, so tie it up. I'll go. This is Pokemon Sword. I like ice fishing. I feel like it'd be a good time. But I don't know exactly like, I was looking to see if we could rent equipment from somewhere, but nobody really rents ice fishing equipment to people who have never ice fished before. I don't know, something about we'll ruin it or something, but or ice drinking. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured it would be. But yeah, they have like this place that's doing the ice fishing tournament. They have like an ice bar set up and live music outside. And then there's the tournament itself runs from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then there is a walleye tournament that runs from 4 p.m. to 4 p.m. till like 1 p.m. the next day, something like that. Which I think is kind of cool. They have it overnight. But last year when we were there, the ice hadn't even frozen yet. We were there the week before, so it would have been like January 17th, something like that. And the ice had not frozen all the way through. Like we could not walk out on it without it like cracking and shifting and water coming up, which is crazy. So your favorite burger place and type of burger? Favorite fast food burger is In-N-Out. Favorite more accessible fast food place burger is Culver's. Favorite type of burger is a smash burger for sure. Favorite subset of smash burger is an Oklahoma onion. I don't think there's any burger better in this world than the Oklahoma onion smash burger. Just what is that going on the screen behind you? You never do quite know. Without bacon. No bacon necessary. No bacon necessary. The Okie onion smash burger is where it's at. I made smash burgers the other night using some of my brisket trimmings that I ground up into ground beef, and it's pretty good. Pretty good. But I think brisket is not meant to be meat used in a burger. I think brisket fat is meant to be the fat that gets added to something more lean, like a I don't know, ground sirloin or something like that. It's Ness from Earthbound being chased by Pokemon. Is that what it was? I thought it was Ash. Is it Ness? I've actually never paid attention to it. But if that's what it is, that's hilarious. I always thought it was Ash. But it very well could be Ness. I literally did not pay enough attention to it. I'm going to see it next time it comes up on screen. So Dwayne, one of the things that's going to go in the new house is at some point in time an arcade cap. But I don't know if I want to do a bar top or if I want to do full build. What's the chance of shiny? It is 1 in 1,365. And I don't... Oh, no, that was Ash. And I also don't know if I want to do a actual computer inside or if I want to do a RetroPie. I also don't know how to work with wood at all. So it's going to be a good learning project, but that's going to be my project for next year. What I really want to do with it, if I can figure it out and find plans that would allow for it, is if I do use a computer, I have doing a full with a Pi 5, make content out of it. I actually probably could. What I would love to do is if I run a computer with it, I want to put a slot for this in it. So Brad, I don't know if you are familiar with this, but this is Game Boy Operator. Come on, there we go. And so what it allows me to do is actually take like my old Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and original Game Boy cartridges and play it in here. So what I would like to do is put those in and have this be a slot in the actual, cab, so that if I wanted to play original games, I could. In addition to like the emulated stuff. That's what I really want to do. But it runs on Windows 10, Mac OS 10, and Linux 64, but I don't know if RetroPie runs that. It's a USB connection. It is. I just don't know I don't know what the RetroPie's framework is and if I could get it to work. Hey, what's up, Ari? Good to see you. I'm not allowed to all photos on my phone to YouTube. Do you know how to give them more permission? If you have an iPhone, you go to settings and you go to the particular app and then you can turn it on from there. But yeah, Brad, Dwayne, it's a USB connection. Yeah. USB-C to USB-A.
Stinky!
PC would probably be easier. That's what I think. And I think I could create something, build something really lightweight, like build a mini that is really, really, really lightweight. It doesn't need to be too insane to process some of the stuff. So I'm thinking I could build it extremely cheap. It would just be the cooling. That would be the most important part because it would be inside of a cab. But that's kind of what I think too. Would be PC would be my best option, and then I could just update the BIOS to make sure that it is doing the right stuff for like shutdown sequences, that sort of thing. But yeah, should be able to use Terminal and RetroPie to add drivers for the Game Boy Operator. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna Google it and see. Game Boy Operator RetroPie. Oops. Do you play TCG, like the actual card game, or no? Raspberry Pi with Game Boy Operator. Haven't tried with Raspberry Pi. I do have Steam Deck. They do support it via Linux, so they do have a Linux version. Hope that helps. I believe I'll get it to work by using a relatively new version of Pi OS, which supports x64 programs. Currently, the only type of Linux officially supported by GB Operator. Light of this comment, just an update. I think it would in fact work with a 64-bit installation. I found that the Pi I was using was a bit underpowered for the OS. Nothing to do with Epilogue. I have an extra Mac Mini that I'm using instead. So it looks like it could work, but it might not have enough power. What's the highest console you'd like to emulate? I mean, it would be... I'm not worried as much about consoles. I'm looking more at the arcade side of things. But it would be absolutely awesome to be able to like play NFL Blitz. I don't know why Pokemon Aerial's being so obnoxious today. But like, if you're still here and you try and send a message, I timed you out because you're being obnoxious. Thanks, Maxwell. I'll take a look at it after stream. Yeah, it'd be awesome to be able to play games like Blitz, but I know that that requires a little bit more. But again, like, I'm sure the lightest weight computer that you could possibly build today can still handle that. I could probably build it with spare parts, honestly. Like I said, it would be mostly the just proper airflow. Is that a Ken GIF? It is. There's 2 of them. If I use a used PC like an old Dell workstation to add a better graphics card. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think there's definitely some work that could be done. But I actually like building a PC too, so it wouldn't hurt to have something that's like compact and small. Who? Freaks getting a new laptop for work since the last one got fried by a recalled power USB hub. Dang, does he use a PC or does he use a like MacBook? I know that he works on like the development side of things. Powered USB hubs make me nervous. It's also really crazy. Both the MacBook is lent in by his work. It was a PC. Gotcha. Dang, that's a bummer. Yeah, that's how my company is I have my work MacBook, and it's fine. Like, it does what it needs to do. I have B-Link for emulation. Worked great. Runs PS2 and GameCube great. Does it really? Okay. What is a B-Link? These are fun things to learn. So is it just like a mini computer? Mini PC? Intel 11th gen, small desktop PC, 8 gigabytes DDR. Yeah, like that's exactly what I would want to build, is something like that. That's literally it. That's super cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm still gonna have in the MacBook. I use his desktop for Pokemon Let's Go. Wait, why his desktop? For Let's Go. Are you playing it like through OBS or something like that? Half joke, he doesn't like using his desktop for work. I don't either. Like, I don't use my PC that I built for work ever. But what stinks about the new MacBooks is that you can only have them connected up to one external monitor. OBS, nice, cool. Yeah, you can only have them hooked up to one external monitor. So, like, it's a bummer because I have to use just my screen and a monitor instead of 2 monitors, which is what I have for my setup. So, yeah. Oh, well. We're going to watch the next 5 episodes of Cobra Kai that came out. How is it? Not else. I was lying. I wanted to play it before buying it to make sure I liked it. Oh. Interesting. Did you like it? Remember when we used to be able to rent games? Do you remember how fun that was? In my opinion, one of the best things about Pokemon Let's Go is the ability to get the shiny charm before you've caught all the legendaries. So you could easily go through and hunt the shinies or the shiny legendaries with reduced odds, which is super cool. You basically can get the shiny charm before Gym 1 if you wanted to. Something like that, around 250. Okay, awesome. That's super cool. I definitely want something like that. Too much shiny on the legit copy because it's tedious on here. I can imagine. Like, what do you use? Do you just use like mouse for the aiming? Or how does that work for like catching stuff? Stupid joystick to aim and it's bad. Yeah, that's terrible. That's nice that you have that option though. Like I would love to use this controller on Let's Go, but here we are. It's not so bad on tablet mode though. Like handheld mode, it's actually pretty comfortable. Do my eyes deceive me? A conversation with Ari that has been nothing but kind? No, you're seeing it. What's up, 2000? How you doing? Seen your live stream last night. Got hooked on shiny, so I already caught Magikarp, Lucario, and Whisper. Nice. Crap. Good ball. Thank you. Thank you. It's my own. I've not grown it myself. All right, here we go. 200 checks in an hour. Pretty cool. Hour and some change. Not a full hour. Hour and change. Probably hour 5 minutes, something like that. Hour 6 minutes. Hour 7 minutes. I don't know. Pretty good though. My day's been nice. Love to hear that. Love when people have nice days. Wonder what that's like. Sounds cool. Man, I can't wait to be part of one of those someday. Download Hollow Knight. Hello. $2,000. You should download a game called The Finals. It's a lot of fun. You'd have fun with it. It's free too, so your brother can't yell at you or whatever. Have a nice day once you stop being so like that. Yeah, it's true. I mean, if I would say that there's a good chance that like my world would become much more improved if I just stop being everything I am and take on everything I'm not. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We can't confirm that. Okay, let's try it right here. Let me just swear off all my past transgressions and see if I get a shiny immediately. 3, 2, 1. All my past transgressions are gone. Nope. See, not worth it. Not worth the effort. Dwayne, if you're still kicking here, what do you like more? Do you like more that the Packers are doing well this year, or do you like more that the Jets are doing bad this year? The Lions are now the favorite to win the Super Bowl, as they should be. But I also think that it's going to not happen. And I'm not necessarily going to root against them if the Packers are out, But if it comes down to like Lions Chiefs, I will be the biggest Lions fan this side of the Mississippi. Because that would honestly be the worst thing ever if the Chiefs win again. I actually think there's not a team I hate more. You look at Mr. Potato Head without his hat. Thanks. Jets think like chicken coop stuff with dead dogs, just the icing. It's true. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe how much Rodgers has regressed in like a year. A year off just like completely tanked him. He's not even in like the top 30 quarterbacks. He's so bad. I honestly think Caleb Williams would be doing better on the Jets right now than Aaron Rodgers. I actually don't think Caleb Williams is bad, though. I think he's going to end up being a real good pick for the Bears. Or for the next team that gets him. Probably not the Bears, but definitely the next team. Yeah, what's up, Jerry? How you doing, man? Appreciate you. Sorry I was gone. Did you see my comment? The one where you said that I look like Mr. Potato Head without his hat? Yeah, I saw that one. Thanks. And then thanks for bringing it back up. Kind of simile was that? I don't know. That's not nice. Yeah, that's all right. Someone's supposed to say, how do the Packers know when to let a guy go? They seem to know it better than everyone. That's true. That's true. A couple players. Quay Walker needs to go. I don't know why they've kept him around. He might actually be one of the worst defensive players that I've ever seen. Stokes needs to go too. He's good, but he just gets riddled by injuries and it just kind of takes away a threat. I don't know. My favorite sumo wrestler, Teruno Fuji. Huh. Good looking and pretty interesting. The other dude must have issues or something. Hey, listen. That's just how she goes sometimes. Absolutely dominant in the sport, but he gets so many injuries. I don't know much about sumo wrestling. Number one, I couldn't tell you the rules. Number two, I couldn't tell you what makes a good sumo wrestler versus a non-good sumo wrestler. I don't even know what kind of leagues there are for sumo wrestling. To be honest with you, I always thought sumo wrestling was just something. But it's probably like actually really interesting. I just know nothing about it. It just seems like it's just two men showing complete feats of strength to try and push each other out of a circle. I just now have a roast when you shave your beard. Oh, well, listen. There's nothing better than having a nice roast. Oh my god, it's this song again. I'm telling you, there are like 10 songs. I hate this playlist. I'm done with it. Like the part when they hug. Out of their circle or to touch the floor with anything other than the soles of their feet. Oh, I didn't know that was a rule. See? I learned so much. So my guess is a lot of the like attacking side of the sport then is learning how to use your opponent's weight to your advantage. Now I have a new one that's maybe good. 2000, you're playing a dangerous game. Because here's the deal. There's not really much that you can say that's going to hurt my feelings. But like I have a way of being able to say things that you'll think about for like decades. Like you won't just think about it today and then move past it. Like I can say things that will shake you to your core. I think you're playing a game you don't have a chance at winning. Let's sign up to be on the floor season 3. Is that the one where the things are lava? I want to be on Name That Tune more than anything. Name that tune. I love how like dramatic the host is. Should be like Devin. Name that tune. It's just so stupid. Yeah, by fear strength or by tactical maneuvers like tripping them or flipping them by their belt. Interesting. Okay, so belts are on limits. It's not like you can't not touch the belt. Tear him apart? Nah, he doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. That's mean. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. I can name that tune in 10 notes. Hey, what's up, Glitch Repellent? How's it going? Nicholas? Name that tune. That's why the belt is there, for grabbing, using them to toss the other wrestler. I would like to think that that's not the only reason the belt is there. I like to think it's a part of the reason, but there's a big part of me that really hopes that's not the only reason. But I guess technically, if sumo wrestlers are historically men, the belt doesn't need to be there to be able to pull someone down. Rebecca Black Friday. That is correct. It might be. What's the craziest thing you've gotten from a surprise trade? I don't do surprise trades because we've weaned for one. I don't do surprise trades because I know that I'm gonna get mostly hack stuff. So sport's literally 1,000 years old. Who knows what people were up to back then? It's true. Crap. Got a shelf of Glalie. Nice. Not bad. That's probably legit. I don't feel like I see a lot of people that are like genning or cloning Pokemon from PLA. Maybe they are. I just don't feel like I'm seeing it. GOSSIFLEUR. Fleur. Cram it up your cram hole, GOSSIFLEUR. I just noticed the background TV. Yes, it is here. No Rickrolls? No, none at all. See, it's just the office. That's just Dwight and Pam. And a Giratina jump scare. And an egg. And Chem Nation. GOSSIFLEUR. So I play Pokemon in order now. I noticed that the games got easier every time, not because of knowing what to do, but leveling was faster, catch rate is higher, experience share, etc. 100%. Pokemon games get categorically easier each time. Think about buying a Wi-Fi de-author. It spoofs a Rickroll as Wi-Fi spots. Okay, that's actually hilarious. De-author. That's very funny. Yeah, Ago, that's 100% true. Pokemon games get categorically easier as they go on. There's a period where they're not any harder or any easier. They're just similar. But like Gen 8, like this game in particular, it is so simple. Anybody could play this game. Somebody who's never played a video game before could pick this up and play it. Confident of that. I feel like before when we were kids, we had to figure out and put our minds to it. Remember playing Ocarina of Time? That was long. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I just think that Like, I was thinking about this today. How were we ever supposed to know that Surf was in the Safari Zone? Like, they give you no hints towards that. There is not a single hint in red and blue that indicate that Surf is located in the Safari Zone. But it's a crucial part of the game and you need it, but there's nothing that guides you towards that. That was so much of red, blue, and yellow is you just had to like explore and figure it out. And the exploration is pretty much gone. Like if you look at Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they literally walk you through that game. You do not need to think. They guide you. Ocarina is easy compared to NESL. Exactly. I think games just in general get more complicated or get easier over time, but they have the opportunity to be more complicated if they want them to be. Grinding my teeth and buying White 2 online. No one in my area has been selling. That's a bummer. How much you pay for it? I'm sad because my collection is decreasing in value. A couple of people sold some really bummer copies of Emerald online, and it tanked the value. But people still have to consider the quality of the game. You can also put text how to build better story. They also put better text in now to help build story direction. That's true. That's true. They can expand upon the tasks at hand, expand upon the quests, help with better NPCs. You know, Pokemon did pretty well with NPCs for early games. Like that's definitely for sure. But again, there's no like real guidance to get from point A to point B. Like that just simply doesn't exist in a lot of these cases. Yeah. I remember I was probably 5 or 6, and I remember going over to my friend Andy's house. And Andy's older sister needed help with the Victory Road. And as a kid, I literally had the puzzle memorized because I played those games so often. And so I was able to just do it for her. And it was cool. And I remember being like, yeah, I'm the coolest friend your son or your brother's ever going to have. And I'm getting CIB for 190 Canadian. Dude, pretty good. Wouldn't be mad about that. NPCs use that toxic when it's their last Pokemon. Use toxic when it's their last Pokemon. It will surely faint to burn or just buttholes. It's true. And they do exist. I do that, though, sometimes. I do that against alternate Grozma. Yeah, $190 is not bad, man. I wouldn't be mad about that. Like, I got my White 2... What did I get White 2 for? Probably about that, actually. And then I also got the guidebook with it. That's the part that's kind of awesome. I got the guidebook included. But, yeah, neat. Yeah, CIB for 190 is not bad. Ooh, there's a Stinky over there. Let's get a Stinky sound.
Stinky!
Beautiful. Some more, but add some work points to bring it down with gift cards. Not bad. No strategic purpose for using toxic that lane battle other than to just mess with me. That's also true. Yeah, 190's not bad, man. I wouldn't be mad about that. You got away with something pretty solid. Yeah. I feel good about what I got gold for. I feel good about what I got emerald for. Feel okay about red and yellow because they're not true CIB. So eventually I'll be selling those. Probably cost more to sell or to buy the pieces that I need than it does just to sell and buy the new game. Which is sort of a bummer, but neither red nor yellow have dry batteries, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I think it's this guy's yellow. I don't know. One of the games has like a ton of Pokemon. What are you missing for yellow? The game cart cardboard? Missing the cardboard and missing the inserts. It's got the manual. It's got the black, like, Nintendo Game Boy warning, like, future warning thing, like the instruction guide or the consumer's guide or whatever they call that. Then it's got the game, but it's missing the cardboard and it's missing the inserts. The Pokemon 2000, the movie insert, and then the Nintendo Power order form are missing from both of those, actually, which is a total bummer. They were the thing that kind of kickstarted my collection, so I wasn't exactly sure what I was looking for yet. So obviously the research that I do is a lot more now. And then like there's certain things like these games, Diamond and Pearl, they didn't come with posters in Canada, but I got them with posters despite being the Canadian version. So like I have kind of like a hybrid of some of them, but it's essentially the same as what you would get in the US now, just with the French on it. So a couple extra things. What song was that you just quoted? Oh, I have no idea. I don't even remember what I said. Ice for Mod 2025, vote for me in the 2025 mod vote.
Hashtag Ice for Mod 2025. Vote for me in the 2025 mod vote.
Maybe Ice type. You keep breaking the rules. You'd have a chance at it if you stop breaking the dang rules. Quit breaking the law. Rules are meant to be broken. They are not. Bent, sure. Bent, I can agree with. But broken? No. Are you going higher than 500 today? Are you stopping at it? Probably stop at 500, I think. Still tipping. I honestly don't remember even quoting a song. Said every good mod ever. Yeah, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. It's like the one rule. Just don't break the rules. Yeah, probably going up to 500. I have a bunch of wedding thank yous I need to write, so probably going to go work on some of those as part of my day off. Half day off, not full day off. Slander in the chat. Slander, you back? Dude, I never went. You were the one who went. If you're coming back here and I'm still here, it was you the one that left. It was you the one that left? You was the one? You were the one? You are the one? You're the one that I want? You are the one I want. Okay, so we got 68 people say that shiny hunting is a sport. I disagree. I don't believe that shiny hunting is a sport. Because a sport needs some degree of competition, and realistically, shiny hunting doesn't have any competition other than yourself. In order for something to be considered sport, you have to be going up against other people, and that doesn't oftentimes happen. I think that there can be things within shiny hunting that do consider themselves to be sport, like a shiny race would definitely be a sport, but there's also always going to be some element of, chance. And that's just out of your control. So like a competition is one thing, but to call shiny hunting a sport, I don't necessarily know that I agree with it. Now, I'm very open to hearing why people do think that this is a sport. When somebody that I spawned that picket pack at the power of Weezer, you didn't even shout me out at all. I know, that was ignorant. That was really rude of me. This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to get rid of all my past transgressions to make room for the future. Won't happen again. Say it ain't so. Weezer couldn't bring it that time. Tried though. What should you draw or what should I draw? What should I draw? Draw Bob Barker on the 18th green of a golf course while SpongeBob is putting for par. In the background, there is a blimp that has a sign that says "Go Cat Go." Talk about anime in general. If you say yes, I will Control-C, Control-V 7 weeks of messages that have 1 hour of writing put in them, and the next week's a couple more. No. No. Because that message alone was confusing enough, I'm putting a kibosh on it. The answer to that question is no, you can't paste that into my chat. I'd be so mad if I were Maxwell. He asked what to draw, and I told him. I actually would love to have an art competition for that exact illustration. My friend Dan drew it for me one time. I don't know if that's the exact prompt that I gave Dan, but something like that. Bob Barker on the 18th green. And SpongeBob is there. Saw Weezer a few years ago. They played everything I wanted to hear. One of the best concerts I've seen. In the Discord? Oh, yeah. Discord's kind of a Wild West. I don't really care. I've heard something about Weezer concerts is that all the fans of Weezer are high school students. Like, no matter when you go to a Weezer concert, you're going to feel like the oldest person there unless you're in high school. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you went in the 90s. Doesn't matter if you go now. It's just high school students and you're the oldest. But something tells me that can't be true. Like, they've got to be reaching a tipping point. Congrats, mistakes have been made. Good lord. Ice type, just be normal, dude. Just zip it up. Just wrap her up. Just tighten it up. You got to ask yourself, what am I contributing to the greater good? Right? It's like hosting a prank show as Carl Havoc. What does this do for the greater good? I don't know anyone under 20 that likes Weezer outside of the meme value. The other day, somebody in the subreddit for my city posted and said, I'm looking for friends. They said, I'm 23 years old. I'm looking for people around my age to hang out. And I was like, hey, I'd be down. And then I started typing a comment and I said, I was about halfway through this comment when I realized I'm no longer 23 and now I'm just really depressed. Good luck with your hunt. Because that kid wants to hang out with people who are his age, not people who are 8 years older than him. And that made me sad. I've been on Earth 1/3 of his life longer than he has. I love Weezer. I've bought the Blue album several times. I have a signed Weezer album, signed by everyone, including Mr. Rivers. Mr. Rivers Cuomo himself, which apparently is a tough thing to get. But I have all of the members signed on a record. Among the new Pokemon games, what's your rating? From a must-play to not even worth it. Define new. Like, are we talking Switch era or like, yeah. I have a Danzig hoodie signed by all the members of Danzig and Doyle from the Misfits. That's cool. I might make the booster box into a video or short series. You should do it. Switch. Must-play Pokemon Sword. Must-play Pokemon Legends Arceus. Should play, but not a must-play Pokemon Let's Go. Should play, but not a must-play Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. Not a must-play. Do it if you want to only would be BDSP. I barely rank Scarlet and Violet above BDSP. I actually think Scarlet and Violet is a bad game. I think one of the things that like, and a don't play, I don't think there's necessarily a don't play. I think you should do whatever makes you happy. But I think one of the things that we get wrapped up in as like a fandom and as a society, and fandoms within society, is new equals good. And anyone who thinks that that's not true is wrong. And that's just not the case. Like, categorically speaking, Pokemon Violet is a bad Pokemon game. It's a bad video game and it's a bad Pokemon game. But having that opinion is not exactly something that people like, but like, it's just not a good game. It's fine. As far as feature sets go, it's a step backwards. As far as gimmick goes, it's a step backwards. As far as graphics and processing power goes, it's a huge step backwards. As far as art style goes, step. Okay, I think we're coming back. That's good. We're almost done anyway. My like actual internet went out. That's wild. That never happens. That was like that wasn't just OBS disconnecting. That was actually like my router. Weird. Hello, Scarlet Violet. I'm mad that it was $100 for what would have been a full game before the Switch. Yep. Maybe the original Gen 1 if you don't like really old art. Maybe Gen 2, those opinions are based on the art. No, Gen 1 and Gen 2 are also not great games. Like, That's if you're looking at like they're what started the series, so you can't be mad about that, right? Like it's kind of like episode 4 of Star Wars is not the best, but it started things off and therefore it's good, right? Like it's still not bad. That's the same with Gen 1 and Gen 2. But Scarlet and Violet are just not great games. What I'm happy about is that it's a game that's easy to introduce the younger generation into Pokemon with. So the other thing that I'll give Gen 9 is I think Gen 9's actual like designs, like their 3D models and the actual designs of the new Pokemon, I think were quite good. The actual like graphical style itself, I think is lackluster, but the actual Pokemon that they designed, I thought they did a good job for Gen 9. There's nothing that's like a huge disappointment. But the fact that they made shiny hunting basically meaningless, I mean, it's always been a factor of time and patience, but now it's like you don't need much of either of those things. People get frustrated in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet when a shiny takes them 2 hours to find with sandwiches and stuff. Like, we're going on 4 hours of this and we're not even halfway to odds. Pretty sure how older games are getting graphical quality of life upgrades. Metroid. Yeah, exactly. And like that's why I don't have issues with remakes, but if you're gonna do a remake, it shouldn't just be one. That's a thing that Pokemon I think gets in the throes of too often, is they do remakes for the sake of just remaking a game. Bit scared of playing Go Peek. Is it supposed to be a yellow remake? Yeah, it's a pretty faithful yellow remake, but it introduces a catching mechanic similar to Pokemon Go. The shiny hunting in it is really good, and I think that it's a really, really faithful remake of Gen 1. Like it's a new twist on an old thing. So I advise it. I definitely recommend people play Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. I think they're great games. But at the end of the day, you just got to play what makes you happy. So I'm playing through Let's Go for the first time. I'm mad the majority of the fan base took this quality for granted when Gen 8 and 9 were to come. That's exactly it, right? It's a great art style. It's a great approach to the game. Great models. Everything is nice in that. There's anything wrong with them. All I'm saying is you want less slow running game, better art style, get the fire red and leaf green. Yeah, definitely. Like remakes are always going to be better. They're always going to be better, like graphically and processing wise. That's the point of updated. The game is less than 10 years old. I think 20 years is about perfect. I agree. I also don't think that sequels to games are necessary unless the sequel is a continuation of the story. Like Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, and then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out, and it was literally just like an extension of the story. It's basically DLC. It's basically game plus DLC. And to me, like, it's just not necessary. I don't know. All right, last check of the day. Thank you guys so much for spending some time here. We did not get a shiny today, but we had some fun, and we got some great gifted memberships coming from Jess with 5 and McDazzy with 10. Aaron Rodriguez, thank you for membering up on the membership tier of 512, and then Jess and Ice Type, thank you for 11 and 20 months respectively. Super appreciate you guys. You guys have been a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm going to leave you to just go do your thing on the internet, but talk to you again soon. When's the next one? Maybe tomorrow morning. I haven't decided yet, but possibly tomorrow morning. If not, not sure. Yeah, we'll see. No plans. All right, y'all. You guys take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye.